Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Roman with Pro Sports Analysis, and I have my top 32 quarterback series back once again with my 23rd ranked quarterback, Michael Vick, quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, there'll be some debate in this video on who's starting in Philadelphia, how it's going to work with Chip Kelly's offense, and I'll explain that later on in the video, but let's get into it. Michael Vick is 33 years old out of Virginia Tech. This is his 12th season in the NFL, and there's no doubt in my mind he'll easily be starting for the Eagles this year. Although he only played 10 games last season, yeah, he only played 10 games, wasn't healthy once again. But the thing is, he threw 12 touchdowns. Okay, 12 touchdowns, not bad. 10 interceptions as well in 10 games. It's like an interception a game. But he did pass for 2,300 yards, which is right around the average mark for 10 games. And then 78.1 passer rating, which needs to be higher. And he fumbled the ball 7 times in 10 games. So the thing is with Michael Vick, I really like the guy. When he's healthy, he's outstanding. He's electrifying. He's fun to watch. He's a great player. I really, really do like this guy. I mean, let's just forget about the past when he went to jail for the dogfighting thing. Let's forget about that. Let's worry about the now. And Michael Vick, he's a great player. There's no doubt in my mind anyone can agree. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm not being biased here. I like Michael Vick. He plays for the Eagles, a division rival. I'm not going to hate on him. I'm going to be completely honest. I like Michael Vick. He's electrifying. He's got a good arm. He can be a very good quarterback. The only problem is they've always had line problems on the offensive line. That's why they went and grabbed Lane Johnson with their first pick overall. Not the first pick overall, but their first pick in the draft this season. And a lot of people hated it. You have to realize that the offensive line is one of the most key positions on the field, because it protects the quarterback. If your offensive line just sucks, if you guys watched the Hall of Fame game recently, this is for example, Hall of Fame game between the Dolphins and the Cowboys, that left end on the Miami Dolphins was just couldn't do anything against the Cowboys defensive line, no doubt at all. No, not at all. It was bad. You just saw, regardless of who it was, whether it was a third string or fourth string, they were just blowing past that offensive line on the left side. Easily got to Ryan Tannehill, got to Matt Moore, pressured the quarterback, and the offensive line has to step up, because if you don't give your quarterback time, he's going to get hurt. He's going to force unnecessary throws. He's going to run out of the pocket, fumble the ball. So your offensive line has to step up, and I really like that they grabbed Lane Johnson, protect Michael Vick. They needed an offensive line really bad. I really like the pick. Some people don't seem to understand that, but I really like it. Lane Johnson out of Oklahoma. Now, Michael Vick, the thing is, he has to stop throwing interceptions. You can't give an excuse for 10 interceptions in 10 games. You can't give an excuse for fumbling the ball 7 times in 10 games. That's why they brought in Nick Foles, even when Michael Vick was healthy, because Nick Foles just looked like the guy that, was like this quarterback they needed. He wasn't fumbling too much. He wasn't throwing interceptions. Although he didn't have the best arm or he didn't have the best vision down the field, he didn't always make the best decisions. They just had to go with him because they just, wanted to go at Nick Foles to, not make the season as bad as it probably could have been at 4-12. Now, the receiving core is Deshaun Jackson, Jason Avant, and Riley Cooper. Now that Jeremy Maclin's gone, you're probably your number one guy. Deshaun Jackson's not their number one guy. It's always been Jeremy Maclin. I really like the guy. It's awful that he went out with an ACL injury. I feel bad. He's coming in. He's going to be the number one guy. New season, new coach, new system. It's going to be more fast-paced, and he goes out with an injury. I'm sorry, dude. You're in my prayers. I hope you get better fast. I'm really excited to see you play next season. But then you go to their tight end core, Brent Selleck, Zach Ertz, who they also grabbed in the draft out of Stanford, and then LaShawn McCoy, my number one back not my number one back, but my favorite running back in the league. LaShawn McCoy is so fun to watch. He has such great cuts. He finds the holes in the defense to cut through and go through, score touchdowns for a lot of yards, and I really like that. He's my favorite running back in the league. And then the problem is on their offense. I mean, their receiving course should be fine. Jason Avant has to step up. Riley Cooper has always shown, great signs of being probably a number one receiver, maybe a backup to Deshaun Jackson. They're very fast. But the only problem is between the running backs and the receivers is their tight ends. Their tight ends are the worst at this, because Brent Selleck, he hasn't really proven himself yet as a number one tight end. So I think that's why Chip Kelly brought in Zach Ertz, because Zach Ertz, he was great in Stanford. I loved watching the guy. I'm an ASU fan. I'm a Notre Dame fan. And I loved watching Zach Ertz. He was great. He's big. He's pretty fast. I really like the guy. And I'm really glad that they brought him in. It just looks like Brent Selleck isn't really getting it just yet. Who knows? Maybe they'll go with a 2 tight end set like the Patriots did a few seasons ago, and maybe that will work. Who knows? We don't really know yet. I'm excited to watch this Eagles offense. But Michael Vick really needs to utilize his weapons to his full advantage. He's going to start. There's no doubt in my mind this guy's going to start. Because Chip Kelly can't start like a pocket passer over a running quarterback that needs to start passing more in his fast-paced offense. We all saw what Chip Kelly did at Oregon. Fast, John Barner, couple other players. They had fast players over there. Even their defense, Deion Jordan. I mean, they were exciting. And like I said, I'm an ASU fan. I'm not hating on them. Oregon's fast. They're strong. And now that Chip Kelly comes over, he's working with some of the fastest players in the NFL. Michael Vick, LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, Jason Avant, Riley Cooper. I mean, this offense is going to be looking good. The only problem is their offensive line and tight end core. That's just my opinion. I think Michael Vick isn't their number one problem because Michael Vick has had so many problems on the line that, the line has just easily rushed this guy and just taken him out. He's fumbled because he doesn't have time to secure the ball or even bring it into his body because the offensive line hasn't been there. And Michael Vick, it's what's giving him these injuries. It's what's preventing him from breaking out. I mean, in my mind, though, he is a run-first quarterback. You can't be a run-first quarterback in this league. The defensive players that are coming into the draft and the future defensive players are stronger. They're faster. Luke Kuechly, for example, Deion Jordan, all these young players that are coming in, they're very fast and they're strong, and you can't be a run-first quarterback. Look at all these running quarterbacks that have lasted. RG3 went out with injury, missed a game last season. Michael Vick has missed a ton of games. You can't be a running quarterback. The only running quarterbacks that do it successfully without getting injured is Colin Kaepernick and Russell Wilson. They go for the first down. As soon as they get the first down, and they don't want to risk injury, they just immediately go down. And I applaud that because you don't want to get injured in the NFL if you're the quarterback because you're the person they're building around. And Michael Vick needs to stop that. As soon as he gets the first down, don't go down immediately. Maybe grab a couple more yards. But if you feel as if you're about to get hit really hard, just go to the ground so you won't get hit as hard. You won't fumble. You won't give up the ball. Give the other team, better field position. So once you get that first down, just go down, and you should be fine. He just has to. He has to make better decisions. I like the guy. I want him to succeed. He's going to start over Nick Foles. But the thing is, he'll start over Nick Foles easily week 1. Easily. There's going to be a ton of read option plays with him with LaShawn McCoy. A lot of trick plays with Deshaun Jackson, Jason Avant, Riley Cooper. I'm really excited to watch this team. And that's coming from a Cowboys fan, and that's saying a lot. This team can be very, very good. I mean, the defense has a few questions here and there, but we're talking about the offense right now. And Michael Vick just has to make better decisions. Sean McCoy has to stay healthy. Deshaun Jackson has to, not give up on his team when the team's down. He has to, play through all the troubles. Riley Cooper has to step up as the number 2 guy easily, regardless of what's going on with him right now. And then Jason Avant definitely has to step up. Jason Avant hasn't really proven himself as a receiver yet. Their tight ends have to step up, and Zach Ertz can probably lead the way. Who knows? I'm just really excited to watch this team. I'm really excited to see what's going on there. The offensive line has to protect Michael Vick, and Michael Vick has to make better decisions. Because if he's not, then we don't know. Then it's just going to be trouble. Michael Vick will start week 1 against the Washington Redskins, no doubt about that. But if Michael Vick starts giving up the ball more, 10 interceptions, 7 fumbles again, just through maybe even 5 games, if he's putting up numbers like that and only 4 touchdowns, 5 touchdowns, you got to bring in Nick Foles. But I'm talking about the quarterback who will start week 1, start in preseason possibly. I think it's going to be Michael Vick, no doubt. I like Michael Vick. I like him a lot. He's fast. He doesn't make the best decisions. He has a good arm. He's fairly accurate, but he just needs to make better decisions, not force the ball, and even throw the ball away if you're under pressure. So this is my top 32 quarterback series with my 23rd ranked quarterback, Michael Vick, quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was fairly long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop me a like, favorite, comment, do whatever. I'm putting out some great content right now, actually, with some team previews. So hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great day.